recording this when I'm sick because not even a flu can take me down. I started this channel out a bit over a month ago with the goal to hit 10k this year, and we've already reached it.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my life, it's kinda crazy.
First off, thanks gang. This is pretty huge to me. I kinda figured I already reached my 50 minutes of fame and was left to watch my channel succumb to a silent and slow death of inactivity. But apparently you guys do enjoy my content, for some bizarre reason I do not understand. I originally wanted to do a Q&A video and respond to some questions, but I figured it'd be a little more productive to just list 10 fun facts about me. Oh, by the way, check out my server. It kinda died since I got busy with life and forgot about Discord. But I promise I will do my best to get back on there. I should probably get some mods too while I'm at it, but I'm lazy. Fact number 1. My name is Milo. Momo is a nickname which I got back when I worked as an intern at a nursery a few years ago. One of the kids had a tough time remembering my name, and he kept referring to me as Momo, and it kind of stuck as my online nick. So that clears it up. You can refer to me as whatever you want. I don't mind either. Number 2, aside from being Ouija bound, which I have mentioned multiple times, and probably will make a more in-depth video in the future if you really want to know more, I'm also super nervous. I was diagnosed with social anxiety when I was 13, which, in the words of Jade Animations the Great, means I think everyone else hates me as much as I hate myself. I can manage it quite well nowadays, but I'm still incredibly awkward around other people or in public spaces. I hope that'll improve once I get more comfortable as a creator. Number 3. I don't consider myself a VTuber, which is probably weird to you since this is technically a VTuber mod, but I don't really count myself as one, nor do I follow any of their etiquette. I only use this to make my playthroughs more entertaining for people to watch. I don't plan on keeping that model forever, but it'll do for now. Also, to settle a debate on what I am, it was marketed as a cup originally, but I guess it is up to your interpretation. Number 4, I am a proud father. Not of kids, I'm 21, but of a cat and a dog. I've previously mentioned Varian, my cat, which was named after a Disney character voiced by Jeremy Jordan, who I used to heavily crush on when I was 15. Let's not get into that though. I also have a puppy called Coton. Look at my baby boy. Number 5, I think. A question I've seen in my comments a few times now is face reveal. Yeah, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? Honestly, I haven't really thought much about showing my face on here. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon either. I like the mystery of you not knowing who I am. On a more serious note, I have a past of struggling a lot with my physical appearance, which led me into troubling situations multiple times. I'm very self-critical, to put it mildly, which is also why I tend to downplay what I do or degrade myself. It's not a degradation kink. I wish it were, because that would make a lot of things a lot easier. So showing my face to others is kind of off the table for the time being. Number 6. I am tattooed and pierced. Before you expect the worst, no, I don't look like this. I have a septum piercing that I got a few years ago, as well as pierced ears. I also have a huge tattoo on my forearm that took 6 hours in one sitting. It was a long Saturday. I plan on getting more in the future, so that is obviously bound to change. I just like being a bit unique. Not too much, just a little bit. My dad doesn't like it though. Number 7. I love art and working out. Before I became sick, I was really active. I did multiple sporty activities for years, and losing my ability to walk really had a heavy impact on my hobbies. Art is a big therapeutic factor, but I also lost a lot of motivation for either of these things. I've been getting back into working out and drawing in the last few years and months, and it's very rewarding to see my progress pay off. Number 8. My top inspirations and influences online range from Jacksepticeye, who was the first English-speaking creator I watched. He definitely influenced a lot of my views and the way I think about people. Seth, who is a German content creator, which you would probably not know, that I've watched since I was 12, when he was still very small. He has like almost 1 million subscribers now, so he's doing great. And he has had a huge impact on my humor. I can like vividly remember him replying to a comment when I was like 13, and he was still very, very small. He had like 10k subs or so. That was the first time I got noticed by a creator, and looking how he grew is crazy. The next one, Michael Kovac, or Kovacs, or as I like to call him. It's a bit of an inside joke. Michael Kovac, which is like the German pronunciation of his name. I don't know why I like him so much. He's the guy that voices Jax, N from Murder Drones. I think he voiced Joey from Public Playtime. I just really like him for some reason. I follow him on Twitter, and I really enjoy seeing his takes and all. I really like his humor and the way he interacts with his fans. And I don't know, he just has a weird effect on me. And I also just really like hearing other guys with a bit higher than average voices, even though he can probably change his voice decently well. But I also have a pretty high-pitched voice, so that makes me feel a bit more comfortable with my voice. And Jaden Animations, to no surprise. I'm a socially awkward, artsy and nerdy kid. That was also pretty weird in middle school. I don't know, what did you expect? I guess you could also draw some comparisons to Quiet, since we make pretty similar content in a way, but I'm nowhere near as funny as him. I'm not mentioning Markiplier here because he's actually my homeboy. Check out this cool pic of us. Number 9. Although you're probably more used to my model, this is my actual Sona that I use in my art. If you see that on TikTok, that's me. It's probably the closest thing you'll get to my appearance for the time being, except with horns and hooves. I really like those. Number 10. Art is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I love how it's an expression of the individual person, and it will forever be my strongest interests. I grew up with a lot of animation, which I've mentioned before, very old animation with music, illustration, writing. Anything that is artistic and creative is very dear to me, which also means I really don't like AI, and I want to help in the battle against AI. My goal, once I achieve full monetization, is to commission at least one artist for every video I post. Kind of like what BB Knows does, except for videos. Does that make sense? Thanks for watching, and thank you for your support. Once again, I really hope we can make it big someday. I have a very good feeling about where this channel is heading. 10k doesn't seem a lot to an outsider, but imagining 10k people in a room makes you question it, because 10k people don't fit into a room. I started making videos on this channel out of nostalgia I have from gaming YouTubers that formed my and many other people's early experiences on the internet. I really hope I can offer that joy to some other people out there. For example, to you, LV. 10k is already a big step I had barely hoped to achieve by the end of the year. We did it in a bit more than a month, and maybe we can make it even further. I'm super excited for the future of this channel. I can't wait to form some really cool memories, memes, a really cool community with you guys that you'll hopefully be able to look back on in a couple of years when I've been cancelled and shriveled up into a dehydrated shrimp and think, hey, yeah, that guy was kind of cringe, but he played a part. But not yet. This is just the prologue of a long, painful ALV fanfiction, and you've got 5 more sequels coming.